I request our beloved HOD, Professor C.S. Shashikumar, to deliver a few words on today's webinar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Manasa. Today's speaker, who is a leading consultant, one of the leading consultant in the field of river rejuvenation, and he has also worked in various areas of water resource engineering. And I also had an opportunity to work with him for a few projects. We did a few projects on the lift irrigation scheme and the water supply schemes for various districts of Karnataka. And from that projects, what we have come to know is really an excellent person in terms of knowledge as well as technical aspects, and he helped me a lot in acquiring few knowledge in the field of hydraulic structures. And on behalf of the management of Janata Education Society and VKIT, I extend a hearty welcome to him, and also I thank him for accepting our invitation to deliver the lecture today. I also thank the participants. The participants, around more than 800 participants have been registered with us, and the participants are from throughout the country. I can say from starting from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we have the participants. This shows that the gravity of the title of this project, the webinar. So I also extend my sincere thanks to our Vice Chairman, Srimati Indira Gopal Krishna, as well as our Principal, Dr. D.V. Chandrasekhar, for giving us an opportunity to conduct this webinar. I extend my sincere thanks to all our faculty members and our students of Department of Civil Engineering, VKIT, for supporting in conducting this webinar. As a whole, I once again welcome all of you to this wonderful webinar on river rejuvenation. Thank you, and over to Manasa.
Thank you, sir. Now it's time to hand over the session to our speaker, Mr. Shyam Prasad, sir. Once again, I welcome and thank you so much, sir, for having come, keeping all your schedule away, and sharing your knowledge with the faculty members, research scholars, and students. I request you to proceed with the presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mansa, and thank you, Dr. Shiji. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Let me share my screen, and let me know when you can see my screen. Screen is visible to everyone?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay.
It's visible.
Of Civil Engineering. First of all, let me start by thanking Department of Civil Engineering, Vivekananda Institute of Technology, and special thanks to Dr. Shashi. When he approached me, we discussed about a couple of options for the topic. And when I said river rejuvenation, it really, kindled interest in him. He said this is probably the most apt subject for today. And so that's how we decided. And rightly, this is the need of the hour. And in the next 45 minutes or so, we'll take a look at what exactly river rejuvenation is all about. Why do we need river rejuvenation, and what's wrong with our rivers? And then is there any way to address these things? So we'll look at all these things over the next 45 minutes or so. This topic, I would like to draw your attention to a project that was done in Singapore. This was, I have a graphic from Google Earth. This is from year 2003. And as you can see, let me get my pointer. There are 5 rivers in Singapore. I worked on a couple of different projects, including the Marina Bay Barrage project itself as a hydrologic and hydraulic modeling support team. So there are 5 rivers, and Singapore being, it's present on, it's basically equator passes through Singapore, and it pretty much rains every day. And as you can see, all the 5 rivers in all rivers in Singapore, they empty into this bay, and this bay is directly opens up to the Indian Ocean. So this actually poses a lot of challenge since it rains almost every day. For even a 6-month or a 1-year return storm, especially when the tide is high in the ocean, it used to flood pretty much all this area. So this is this is how the situation was in 2003. And the next slide is actually exactly same location. And as you can see, there's billions of dollars of investment has happened. And so what happened in the last 12 or 13 or 14 years here, right? So this area, this pretty much this entire area which is prone to flooding with an agriculture and you name it. I mean, without river, I mean, all great civilization have started on the banks of rivers across the globe. So this is the background or backdrop on which we would like to look at why the river rejuvenation is required. I mean, this is how a river system should be used. I mean, rivers are a great source of, the lifeline itself. So today's presentation is organized something like this. We will look at the definition of a river. We need to understand actually what exactly a river does or when we call it a river. And then we'll look at current status of rivers in India. And there are some interesting comparisons I would like to bring your notice to. And then as engineers, we would like to understand the problem. We need to understand the problem before we put a solution out there, right? So we need to understand how did we get here? Why the situation is the way it is, right? And then main issues plaguing the river systems today, speaking for India. And and we will also look at integrated approach to river rejuvenation. What are all the things that we need to do today to put these rivers back into health? And it is needless to say, but we have to sometimes state the obvious, which is benefits to the society. And then we'll end with a couple of case studies. And then the floor will be open for questions.